Yo, we're coming up on 300K. So I figured I'd go live here and see if we can get 60 more people in a live stream to subscribe to hit the big 300. So yeah, we're live, hang out with you guys a bit. Let's see if we actually cross this in the next, 10 to 15 minutes. I'm sure if enough of you were to tell a friend to go and subscribe, we could probably hit it. But dang, 300K, we're coming up close. And it's an interesting feeling. So like hitting 100,000 subscribers. What's up, Gemma? Welcome in. Looks like Roblox creator. It's so like hitting a 300K, like hitting the 100K was a really different because you're adding like another digit on to to what you normally have. But it's like when I hit 200,000, it's like, dang, I hit 100,000 twice. And it kind of feels the same way with getting to 300,000 subscribers. It's like, oh, here's another 100,000. I've technically, 3 silver play buttons on one channel, if you want to put it that way. So there is a cool feeling to it, but it's not as dramatic as 100,000, I will say. Or doesn't feel as dramatic. We're almost there. We need like 14 more people. So if you got friends, you got family, help us go over this 300K mark. Or I'm sure potentially some people joining in to the live who may watch videos on the channel but haven't subscribed yet might be able to see the live and might hop in and hit that subscribe button. Turn it up. Am I quiet? Let me double check the audio. I didn't think it was quiet. Oh, the volume's fine. Don't say that during a live stream. You're gonna turn up the subscribers. Yes, let's do that. Turn up the subscribers. We're approaching there. That's funny. But what I do find interesting, just to show you guys, while we're all in here, so we've got Colin Starch channel, January at some time, looks like January 9th of 2018, started the channel, 0 subs. And as you can see, not a lot happened. Like this is December 16th. When I talked to you guys about how like, some of you are way ahead than I was because I started in January of 2018, and literally at the end of the year, I only was able to gather like 150 subscribers. So like, I have a very slow growth doing this for a year and 150 subs. And then I started up again. I quit and restarted a few times here. And I gave up on YouTube around August of 2019. So I had like 716 subs. I was like, there's no way I'm going to make money from this. It might just be cool to re-talk about this story. I gave up on YouTube August 15th of 2019. And I was like, there's no chance I'm going to make money from this. I talk about free video editing apps. I'm targeting people who want free stuff. How am I supposed to make money off of people who just want free stuff? They obviously don't have money to spend. So I can't monetize teaching, smartphone video editing, all this stuff. Little did I know I'd actually become a full-time content creator. But like that was my thought. So maybe you have similar thoughts. Maybe you're like, I don't even know if I can really monetize this thing. Chances are there is a way to monetize it. It's very weird to come across a niche where you can't monetize, but I still gave up there. And what's interesting is what ended up happening was the subscribers kept going. I've given up. Subscribers still going up. Subscribers still going up all the way up till around April. And I'm like, dude, it's been like almost 9 months and I'm still getting subscribers. I'm still getting views. What's going on here? How am I growing? And it turns out I had videos ranked in search that were bringing me consistent views, consistent subscribers, all the way to the point where I got monetized without even though I had given up on YouTube, I got my watch time, I got the subscribers, and I was like, well, if those types of videos are working, tutorials and how-to content and stuff that pops up in search, what happens if I 10x on this? What happens if I just keep going with this type of content? And so that's what I did. I started doing that, and then, you know, it really started to pick up, you know, from April when I decided to take up YouTube again till like the end of December. Like I'm already at 21,000 subscribers. It's like, dang, this is working. And I kept putting out content. I kept making tutorials and eventually the CapCut stuff. And, you know, and that led all the way up to 100,000 from in 2 years. You know, April 10th of 2022 compared to April of 2020, there's 100,000 subscriber difference. And then another year, you know, we go ahead to this April, not quite 200,000, but we did eventually get it that year. July, you know, if we look at, where are we? July 30th. So roughly July 30th, 197,000 subscribers. This was last year. And then here we are today, about to hit 300K. So another 100,000 subscribers in a year. And a lot of that is literally just making content that ranks in search. I'm going to talk about it deeper in an upcoming video. But I have so much content now, such a big library of content that all ranks in search related to CapCut, related to other editing things, that I just get consistent views and subscribers and revenue to the channel, where it doesn't really matter what I post right now. Those videos will continue to perform for years and years. And that's kind of like the power of search. That's been the biggest impact for me. I might even do like a workshop coming up. I've been thinking about doing like a Zoom workshop where you all can literally come on screen. We can talk. I can present. You can ask questions directly to me, not just in a chat, but like actually talk with me. Maybe going through this, my YouTube search strategy and just everything around that. Yo, what is up, Oren? Binging the channel, awesome. And yes, advice on brand deals. Go to Oren. Oren says here, Justin Moore, Creator Wizard. Dude's a genius. I went through his paid program. That was great too. That connected a lot of the pieces, but he has so much great free stuff. You'll definitely get your first or multiple brand deals just off his free content. Then you can take that money and go buy his paid course and then get even more brand deals. It was the greatest return on investment that I've ever had. I posted one video today and it's on 0 views. Give it some time. And then also, you know, what is it about too? That's a important thing too. Is it something that YouTube can actually pull? Let's see, Tim clips. This is going to cause everyone to be like, hey, I want to look at my channel. Look at my channel. Oh, well, you only have shorts, man. These are all shorts. Short shelf's weird. So that, you know, I've definitely seen people have the no views on a video with shorts. I've had that happen. Sometimes it just takes time for YouTube to throw it on the shelf. There's a ton of content being uploaded in shorts. Like, they can't show everything to everyone. So, you know, it has to be a really good short. It has to hold people's attention. It has to have a really good hook. You know, otherwise, you know, it may never get shown. But yeah, it'll be really funny if we don't pass 300K in the 300K live stream. I guess we'll see what happens here, if that's actually. But while I'm here, though, if you do have any other additional questions, feel free to drop them in the chat. If you got someone who can go subscribe, I probably should have started this like 10 or 15 minutes later when we only needed like 5 more subscribers. You know, we don't need to spam the chat either. SMRJ, one high will do. It's not like this is an insanely active live stream where you have to spam the chat. Just started watching your vids. Awesome. We do have a great playlist of CapCut content. We got like 30 plus videos on CapCut that are really great to to binge. But yeah. Yeah, feel free to drop questions if you've got questions. Otherwise, it might be funny to watch old Colin videos, and I guess that might be the type of thing you do on a live stream. Whoa! Home Rapid Repair coming in with a $20 donation. Congrats on 300K. Thank you, Home Rapid Repair. I don't have the disco lights set up. I'm sorry. I hope you were wanting the disco lights. I'll bring disco lights to Vid Summit. And I'll do a super chat thing. I might have the super chat music. Let's see. There it is. Super chat. I need that Nick Nimmin super chat noise. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. You're very supportive of all the creators. I really appreciate it. Disco in Texas. Yes, sir. They usually have a DJ at the opening party. That's where the disco party will be. Oren says you could let your email subs. You're live now. This might want to. They want to come celebrate. Maybe there are some of them that aren't subscribed. That is a possible idea. I didn't think about doing an email blast. It was kind of like a spur of the moment thing. What I do need to do is just write emails in general for my audience and have a consistent email list. That is something I am working on and trying to implement. And it's probably something I need to implement first before dropping more, I guess, products and digital things, is actually having an engaged email list. But, there's a lot of things with an email list. Not only like what content do I write, but who do I want in that email list? And for those who don't know, a really great way to monetize your content and like have contact with your community is to have an email list. So that way you can direct message them if something's going on. If you are selling something, maybe you release a Patreon, a buy me a coffee, however you plan to monetize merch, even though I wouldn't recommend merch, but let's say you drop merch, you can easily message all the people who are fans of you, let them know, hey, I'm offering this. You can now grab it. Maybe it's limited time. You could potentially get purchases that way. But the one, maybe a mistake I did early on is my lead magnet might have been too broad. And that's what I'm kind of thinking. So I used to actually give away thumbnail templates for free in Canva. So anyone could get the freebie to get added to the email list. And I got tons of freebies. Like that's been like one of the main things that grew my current email list. But it's, who is that attracting? And is that person actually someone I can sell to? Or is it just, someone grabbing the thumbnail templates? It could be anyone. That's not necessarily a very particular person. So what I have been thinking about is, all right, let's attract the right people who are going to be most likely to be like a customer or want to work with me, or also who I can make sure, instead of just being broad with the message I speak, of like YouTube tips, what if I help a very specific group of YouTubers so that way they even get more value in the email list to begin with, or in the freebie I offer. Those are all things I'm working through and trying to figure out. And yes, this is StreamYard. I use StreamYard for live streaming. When I get close to the next milestone of subs, I say nothing because some people like to take happiness away. That's if you want to stay private about it, that's fine. I probably should have stayed private for the 300K. Because my subscribers go up slow. I have 900 subs on Substack, but only 130 subs on YouTube. See, you need to do an email blast about the YouTube channel, so that way you can hit the, get some of those guys over. That'd probably be a good idea. Or something to that effect. I've heard of some people, and this could be something, even if you're like, I'm not a business person, why do I want to build an email list? I'm just doing YouTube. Another benefit of growing an email list is you can promote old YouTube content that could still be relevant to people who may not go back and watch your old YouTube content. So maybe you have a video you did 4 weeks ago and it didn't get a lot of views, and you're like, oh, I have 900 email subscribers, or people on Substack. Like, I could let them know about this, and they can go back and watch an old YouTube video, which at least brings them to the channel. Usually you want people to natively find your YouTube content, like they actually search up your channel, they actually watch from their profile. But hey, if you got old YouTube content, who cares if you share that in an email list or in Substack or something like that. It can also be a way to let people, it's contact. It is having contact with your audience is ultimately what an email list is. You can do it for free with Beacons AI. You can do it for free with ConvertKit. There's a lot of different free routes you could go with building an email list. And yeah, having that connection can be super important. 9 away. We're almost there. Hello, thanks for CapCut, guys. You've helped so much. You're welcome. Glad to add value there. Superman, who was scared of green rocks. Welcome in. Hello, chat. Hi, Colin. Colin, do you ever do live streams on other people's shows? If so, I'd love to set something up. What is the best way to contact you? Probably by email. If you go to like the YouTube About section, go through that email or through my link in bio. Get that email there. That would also be a good way to contact me. 8 away. Mackenzie! Congrats, Mr. CapCut. Nice to meet you at VidSummit 2023. Hopefully I see you this year. Back at the Texican again. So hopefully we run into each other again. It was great talking with you then too. I have nearly 300 subs doing Roblox content. Awesome. Roblox is competitive. So great work growing to the 300 subs. Congrats on the progress so far. I really appreciate the Fiverr video you made for me. You're welcome. Great way to tie into services. If you want to book a consult call, or if you want a channel review, I do have those set up on Fiverr. So, you can check that out. Affordable options, or if you really want one-on-one talking with me, that's also available, man. Yeah. Awesome. I'll see you there, Mackenzie. Should be a blast. Think, man, do you have a video about your lighting setup? I did a product review video a while back. What I am planning to do though is I think there could be demand for an entire setup video. So not only could I show my current setup, which is really complex, because I have like this random light and this random light and that random light. And it's like a whole mix of just things I've collected over the years, or company has sent me, or different things like that. What I want to do, and let me know, chat, if this is valuable. I want to put together kit videos where it's like, here's a $500 YouTube setup. Here's the exact items you can buy to completely replicate this setup. Here's a $1,000 setup, and here's the lighting I use, maybe even the camera I use too. So like the $500 setup would probably be shooting on your phone, but what lights to purchase, how to set them up. So it's like a complete guide. So if anyone really wants to have a whole setup that looks similar to exactly what they're seeing on screen, they can literally just buy those items in the kit and be able to recreate that setup in their own house. So, there'd be one for a smaller setup, bigger setups, and then, all that would just be there. And I think, yes, there would definitely be demand for that. I certainly would be interested in it. Do not have a lot of space to set up. Love it. That'd be interesting. Awesome. Because I think that could be really helpful for a lot of people, because I think people get into YouTube and then I don't know, I see people where they're like, oh, I gotta go buy a camera, let me go buy a $700 camera, and then it doesn't necessarily higher quality camera is going to improve your videos setup, but may not get like the exact professional results they want. I know people will actually, I know there's some service out there. You can actually hire someone to create your YouTube setup, and they'll like look at your room. They'll tell you what to buy. They'll tell you how to set it up. They'll go through everything with you. So there's obviously demand in that spot. And I could also picture like, like if I'm a business owner or an entrepreneur and it's like I want to get into the YouTube game, I have no idea what I'm doing. It'd be nice to just have someone say, buy this, buy that, set this up. Here's a really easy way to click record, and everything's the way you need it to be. And so I think I'm going to put together a few of those guides. One of the things would be this microphone that I currently have is going to be part of that budget guide, because this is actually a pretty affordable microphone. So I think that would be part of the setup, and then I'd also get some lights and different things in there. So yeah, I think it'd be awesome. I did that mistake when I bought Canon M50, now using Sony A7 IV. Yeah, I bought a cheap Sony camera once, and it just wasn't good. I couldn't figure it out. I didn't know what was going on, or how to use it. Now I'm on a Sony A7C, but I did go over to Canon for a bit. But yeah, I mean, people need to know what they're buying. Like, some people are going to buy a GoPro and think they're going to film YouTube videos on it and be like, oh, here we go. Affordable camera, it's action. And they're like, oh, this does not work in a inside setting too well, potentially. So yeah. 3 away. We're almost there. 2 away. We're going to see that 2 become a 3. That would be super cool. I got a mantra. I'm going to be answering the question, and I'm going to look over, and I'm not going to see the 2 change into a 3. Hey, is it okay if you can do a video on how to use CapCut again if you want to do edits or controls? I am planning to make another updated tutorial. A few of them, actually. So, no, they're playing the game on me. We were at 299,999, and then 2 people unsubscribed. So people are, I think, playing the fun game of a lot. That's the problem with doing a live, is it'll go to 300K and then people will unsubscribe to make it go back. So it'll be a bit of a fight back and forth, I think, for for hitting it. How dare they? People are playing the stream. Colin, why would so many people subscribe, but then it goes down so fast? I think it's people playing the stream. But also I do lose a lot of subscribers over time. People, might want to become a YouTuber, and then they decide not to be one anymore. There it is. The 300K. Let's go. Woo. I think that calls for the party music in the chat here. Let's go. No! Oh. They done did it. They done did it. How dare you? They talk about taking the joy away. Who said that comment? I don't want to announce it because people take the joy away. There's people taking away the subscribes after the 300K. Well, we still hit it. We still hit it one way or another. We'll get back up there. But hey, at least you saw it for 5 seconds. See, that's why you don't do lives for announcing these. You just make a community post. Otherwise, they're gonna play the stream here a bit. Well, I guess we have to make a new live stream, guys. But cool. Thanks everyone for being here. We made it. Dane. Yeah, 300K is. Yeah, I was saying this earlier before people were here, but 300K is the 100K is dramatically different, but when you hit these other milestones, it's man, another 100,000 just got added. It's another silver play button. I've got the 2 in the background. I could go order another one because technically 100,000 subscribers 3 times. But awesome. Took a screenshot. There we go. There's proof. There's evidence that it happened. Awesome. Yeah, so many messages. I'm trying to pull them all up. But yeah, crazy. What are you supposed to do after a live stream after you hit 300K? Do we all just leave? Is this over now? But now we're not technically not there anymore. So do I have to stick around even longer? Uh, I'll probably just end it here. It's already been going for 25 minutes. I got things to build. Exciting things for you guys coming down the road. I do plan to do a free workshop coming up here soon to kind of talk about how, okay, like what has resulted in me getting 300,000 subscribers, how to replicate that, how to bring that kind of success to your own channel, or even if you can take part of that success and apply it to your channel to at least get monetized, to start making money from your channel, whether that's through AdSense, through affiliates, through everything. So keep an eye out for that. That will be coming out. I'll probably post a video about it, community post, the email list. I'll be blasting it everywhere because you know, at the end of the day, I'm here to help you guys. So all right. Thanks everyone for being here. If you're just joining, we hit 300K, but then it went down. But awesome. I'll catch you guys later.